Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden and 2K packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and the most reliable Madden coins and 2K MT on the market. A link for their website will be right at the top of the description. And do not forget to use code Ferdy for 5% off. Today, we have our 10th lineup update of Madden 22. And obviously, over the last month, a lot has happened in Golden Tickets. I've built a completely new theme team. Well, not really completely new, but it is new because I was 25, 25, 25, or 25, 20, yeah, 25, 25, 25. Then I went 25 Jets, 25 Lions. That was the team I had in the last lineup update. And now I'm just full Jets. I'm full 50-50 Jets with a bunch of Golden Tickets. And before you guys commented down below, I am rocking with the Jets on offense and the Bears on defense for my playbooks. So the team right now is a 98 overall. We got the 98 overall offense, the 98 overall defense. We got Collin Johnson, Joe Mixon at quarterback, Tyreek Hill as well in the top three. So you see that top three when you load into a game, you know it's going to go down. You know that for sure. We got some absolute demons on the roster. But here's the offense. Okay, so up front, we are using two cheats. We're cheating with Robert Hunt, which you probably should. 0 AP post up. Just makes sense. Creed Humphrey. If you don't know about Creed Humphrey, I say it in almost every single I Rate Your Teams video, but just know Creed Humphrey's got 88 speed, 99 strength, and the card's just a straight demon, all right? Creed Humphrey should be on everyone's team. I think Creed Humphrey, Robert Hunt, 0 AP post-up, and Vernon Davis, 1 AP route tech, should be on everyone's team regardless of theme team. These three guys have to be rostered. And I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but we know what Vernon Davis is. You know what I mean? Like, we know his stats are already, you know, super top tier, good run blocker, good route runner, 244, 6'3", but 1 AP route tech, like I said, out of that tight end position is just worth every single coin. It is so broken. It really is. In the 98 speed, no theme team, I actually did build a 25 Niners team in between lineup update 9 and lineup update 10, the one you're watching right now. I got rid of it pretty quickly because I thought to myself, like, I'm doing this off of Vernon Davis. The card's already a monster with 98 speed, so I did get rid of it. Kind of knocked it down, and I built this full Jets team. I'm pretty sure, like, the draft happened, and I wanted to have Sauce Gardner, 99 speed, and Garrett Wilson, all those guys. Fully chemmed up, fully boosted. So that's why I got rid of the Niners team. But just know I did build a literal 49ers team just for Vernon Davis because this card is that good. Like, he is worth it. So now let's get into some of the more skill position guys. Not saying Vernon Davis isn't a very skilled player, but let's get into the skill position. So right now we got Collin Johnson. Collin Johnson, is he a placeholder right now? He was originally, when I got him, he was going to be a placeholder. I was just going to wait until, you know, Plesko Burst got his next upgrade, his golden ticket, obviously, and then just swap them. But dude, Collin Johnson has found a place in my heart, and I never actually used the MCS Collin Johnson. I wasn't able to get him. I just didn't watch the MCS stuff enough, I guess. This card's a monster, and I've seen a couple debates saying, you know, this guy is just basically the MCS one. I mean, yeah, he more or less is same build, but for me, it's the run blocking that makes me fall in love with Collin Johnson so much. You guys know I'm a runner. If you've been watching the channel for a minute, you know I revolve my offense around the run game. So having 99 run block, 90 impact block at wide receiver, like a legitimate tight end that can run routes like a receiver and animate like a receiver, makes Collin Johnson just so good. And like I said, he was just going to be a rental here until, you know, the next maybe Brandon Marshall or actual Keyshawn Johnson card. But he actually might stay on the team. Like, he actually might. This card is, in my opinion, right now the best wideout in the game. So now at wide receiver number 2, we have the NFL draft Garrett Wilson. Card plays well, you know, on his theme team, 99 speed, good archetype, good size at 6 foot. Card plays super well, but unfortunately his days are numbered, you know, for the next Brandon Marshall upgrade, the next Plesko Burris upgrade, the next Keyshawn upgrade. And like I said, I kind of fallen in love with Collin Johnson, and there's no way I pick, you know, Garrett Wilson over this Collin Johnson card. There's just no way. Collin Johnson plays too well. Garrett is solid. Is he anything special? Not really, but he's solid. I would say Collin Johnson is special. Garrett Wilson is just solid, and there's a difference in that. I mean, he plays well, but he's definitely replaceable for sure. I mean, the stats are all right. At wide receiver number 3, we got Elijah Moore. He's not really on the chopping block. I mean, maybe he'll go to like up to number 2 potentially, but I actually like him a lot in the slot. I do, you know, depending on how my AP is set up, I do switch around, you know, his slot-o-matic. I use it some games, other games I don't, but he does play well in that slot position. Short yardage, great on the sidelines, good after the catch. This card does feel good. I mean, he's 5'10". I'm not going to use him as a streak specialist like I would use Collin Johnson, but this card has a place. He's got good speed, good acceleration, good agility. He's just a really nice card. Just a really, really nice card that I would only really recommend if you have a Jets team. Outside of that, there's really no point. I mean, these cards have become more affordable now, But outside of a Jets team, there's really no point to even try this guy out. But I think every team, I know that these tall receivers are super nice, but I think if you run a lot of 3 receiver sets, I think having like a smaller guy in the slot is pretty nice. I think there's definitely a place for that on everyone's team. I think so. I feel like they just feel much better after the catch and stuff like that. And then as you guys see at wide receiver 4 and wide receiver 5, we got Keyshawn and we got B Marsh just powered up, just kind of waiting for their next upgrades. That's kind of what's going on right now, because we know that they're coming, just a matter of time. And Keyshawn, his card already is just a beast. Like, being a route runner archetype at 6'4", and he like already has, like, I could technically use Keyshawn if I really wanted to. Not going to, but I mean, these stats are just ridiculous to begin with. I just cannot wait to see what his next upgrade looks like. Same with Brandon Marshall, going to be a good run blocker. His archetype might hurt him a little bit, but I mean, I just cannot wait for their next 2 upgrades. So now we have our quarterback, and all I'm going to say is, if right now you don't have a golden ticket quarterback, that should be the next thing that you save up for. You got to get your hands on one of these guys. And even though we all are getting the free Tom Brady, if you are really pinched for coins, fully upgraded golden ticket Tom Brady is going to be pretty solid. But all of the Gen 3 quarterbacks, all the Gen 3 golden ticket quarterbacks, and all of the Slinger 1, golden ticket quarterbacks are better than Tom Brady. They are just better than him. At the end of the year, you got to split hairs. And most likely Tom Brady, the free one, won't even end up as a top 5 quarterback to end the year. So yeah, he's cool, but I still think getting a guy like Joe Mixon, I mean, Derek Carr, you can definitely argue who's better there. But like Ben DiNucci, Cam Newton, Derrick Henry, apparently they are going to change Travis Kelce's release. I heard some rumblings of that. Not sure if it's true or not. But all the Gen 3 Slinger 1 golden tickets will be better than Tom Brady, besides probably like Matt Ryan. Right now, Matt Ryan's better, but I think when Brady is fully upgraded, he will definitely have that upper hand over Matt Ryan. But I just love the versatility of setups. As far as this setup right here, I think is the best from the pocket. You get Hot Route Master, Fearless, and Gunslinger. So the ball's getting out quick. You have pressure in your face. It's not going to matter because Fearless is going to light up. I think this combo right here is deadly. Then you also add, the added hot routes. That just makes, a quarterback almost godly, makes offenses almost unstoppable sometimes. So this is probably the best setup from the pocket. Obviously, you can rock with the Escape Artist, Gunslinger, Escape Artist, pass lead combo if that's your play style. But I just love the versatility of these golden tickets, especially, the Gen 3 Slinger 1 guys that have these super quick releases, just super buttery, just everywhere, just on the run. Just these cards are going to play so well. I'm definitely excited to feel what, Derrick Henry's going to feel like from the pocket. Like, I cannot wait to see what that golden ticket's going to be like. But yeah, QB1 for now is Joe Mixon. Honestly, for the foreseeable future, I might try that Cam Newton card. I like Cam Newton. Might give him a try. I think he definitely has potential to be better than Joe Mixon, depending on speed and stuff like that. And we may have already seen Cam Newton's speed, but Cam Newton, like 6'5" or whatever he is, he's going to be an absolute demon for sure. So definitely going to look into that one. And finally, here on the offense, we have the guys that make the ball move. And that is my fullback, Larry Csonka, who still isn't powered up. I just pulled him and put him right in the lineup, and he's been balling ever since. I honestly didn't even know he wasn't powered up until right about now, because this card just plays so well, and I'll definitely power him up after I end this video. Hopefully I do remember. But yeah, it's my running back. So right now we are rocking with Bo Jackson. You guys know I was rocking Bo Jackson in like March. I think I was doing it. He was clearly outdated then, but it was for the Bo Knows ability. And the reason why I'm running Homer right now on Bo is because I had one more AP. I really didn't know what else to spend it on. I kind of went away from red zone threat because everyone just has, Mike Evans and Ed Too Tall that just clearly rival the red zone threat. So I did kind of move away from that. I do believe that was a thing in the last lineup update. I was running Donnie Parham, I believe. But yes, I had one more AP, didn't really know where to put it, and I thought, let me try Homer on Bo Jackson. So what Homer does is it reduces the requirements to activate your X Factor when you're home. And if you play in an indoor stadium, if an indoor stadium is your home stadium for your theme team, I would recommend Indoor Baller, but I have to play in the Jet Stadium and use Jets Chems. So I use Homer, which basically does just lowers the amount of carries you need to activate Bo Knows, which when it's lit up is one of the most frustrating abilities to face. If you've been in the live streams over the weekend, I was abusing Bo Knows and just going crazy with it. But yeah, only 4 carries to get Bo Knows, which is just like easy. Just four 1-yard carries and you get this ability. And even if you do lose it, there's a good chance that you get it back. It's 8 carries if you lose it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess technically like 9, but it's ridiculous just how quick you're going in and out of Bo Knows. Or if you just keep it the whole time, you means you're doing a good job. But one of the most frustrating abilities to face is Bo Knows, and these stats not on a theme team is what also makes this card ridiculous. 99 speed, 98 acceleration with no Raiders chems is just stupid. Now I remember I was thinking about building a Raiders team, but I was like, there's no way that the final Bo Jackson isn't just glitchy, even not on a theme team. And I was right. And I mean, this card is just ridiculous. Animation wise, even without Bo knows that the dude is special, making people miss, running people over, even as a pass catcher, 91 short, 87 mid with 88 catching on a Bojack card is just stupid. So yeah, that is the offense. Definitely gonna be looking into the golden ticket Mike Vick whenever he comes out. And I don't know, that Vita Vea golden ticket could be interesting. I want to see what they do with his speed, but I think I'm definitely gonna get Mike Vick, just kind of replace this one. If he gets, 2 snaps a game, it is what it is. But I did enjoy this Mike Vick card. It's kind of when I started using Leapfrog this year because I wanted to cover up his 67 carrying. But yeah, that is the offense, man. Drop a comment down below. What could be upgraded on the offensive side of the ball? I think right now I'm pretty happy with it. I would say, Garrett Wilson is kind of a weaker spot because he is only 6 foot. And he does play outside, the hash marks, unlike Elijah Moore. He's a slot guy. He's kind of like a weakness, which is kind of crazy to say. I mean, we've been really spoiled this year. Like, if a receiver isn't 6'2", he's considered just like too small to play, really, which is kind of funny to me. But yeah, that's probably like the weakest point of my offense, really. But outside of that, yeah, the squad looks good in my opinion. So drop a comment down below. What do you guys think? So now we are headed over to the defensive side of the ball. And on offense, I'm pretty set in stone with a lot of my, theories and thoughts on a lot of these abilities and, how players play in certain positions and how certain abilities work in certain scenarios. Like on offense, I'm pretty set in stone. On defense, I'm always testing out new things. Like every stream, every single time I pick up the game, I'm trying new abilities. Not really a new scheme. For like the last 2 months, I've just been in 6-1. By the way, I run 6-1 in the Bears playbook, which is usually just, I use Carl Lawson, I use Quinnen Williams, I use William Perry, who is he's my specialist, as you guys are going to see right here. My specialist, they have, we got William Perry in here, so I don't use Sheldon Richardson. If you guys were concerned about that, he does not get any kind of usage. Don't worry. But yeah, the guys I use: Carl Lawson, Quinnen Williams, William Perry, Jermaine Johnson, Dave Robinson, and Elroy off the edge. Right now, we got Elroy, Jermaine Johnson off the edge. I play Dave Robinson in this kind of like defensive end position that also when I'm playing my cover 2 and I'm dropping into coverage, he'll drop into that flat zone area. So I do like Dave Robinson a lot for that, and obviously has good stats to back it up. I do wish that Dave was able to get under pressure. He cannot. But yeah, 97 speed, good acceleration, good height, good weight, good COD, and then also 98 zone and man in that position is also super nice. That versatility is what I love from Dave Robinson. So those are my 6 passers that I use now. Those are the 6 guys. And then my user, the man that I think is honestly the most important on my defense, is my user, and that's Tyreek Hill. So yes, the height can be a problem on Tyreek Hill, but I think in 6-1, all you're trying to do is get that turnover. So Tyreek Hill having his speed and his COD and his agility just kind of zipping around, and you can even hide behind players sometimes with Tyreek Hill because of his height. I think it just makes him so good in 6-1 because it's all about quick reactions. Your opponent's trying to make a quick read, and one mistake with Tyreek Hill, if I bait you and I get back to a route, that's an interception with Tyreek Hill, and then I'm running lurker acrobat, so he does animate basically like a safety. So really no difference. If you have the room to run it, I think Tyreek Hill's a really good option because you put those 2 abilities on him. He's a safety out there animating. You don't feel any difference animation wise compared to using like a normal safety or a DB as your user. So yeah, unfortunately you do have to spend a little bit of AP, but it is what it is. And then the COD, the acceleration, even a good impact block kind of guy, play rec, all that stuff. The guy can lurk by himself. He can be your user. Just an all-around beast. I mean, I love this Tyreek Hill card a lot. I even loved his 95 backer baller card when I was using it in 6-1. So now let's get into the 4 main DBs that actually, get probably 95% of the snaps. Every once in a while, I will go into 3-3-5 wide. I usually am pretty stubborn. I just stay in 6-1 and just either play cover 4 out of it or play cover 2 or just run 0. I usually stay in 6-1, so I'd probably say 95% of the time. These right now are the 4 DBs that see the field. So the first one, Ed Reed. He's brand new. He's out of position right now, so he's only a 98 at free safety, but discounted acrobat and pick artist. Here are the stats on my theme team. 99 speed, the acceleration, hit power. This card plays super well. He really does. I mean, I've loved Ed Reed cards the whole year. He's basically been on my team through the whole year. The biggest drought was from, I'd probably say maybe the last 2 months. I haven't had him on the team. I mean, I probably started using him right when his team of the week came out, and maybe 3 weeks after I stopped using him, and then now he's back on the team after this weekend, obviously. But just an absolute beast, man. Stopping the run in coverage, man zone. The guy can do everything. Animates well, hits well. So Ed Reed, Pick Artist, Acrobat, 2 AP, 100% is going to be rostered until at least Ed Too Tall is fully upgraded. I still think, you know, after week 1, Ed Too Tall is still a little bit clunky for me. I mean, he's been targeted a good amount when I was using him before I got Ed Reed. So, you know, Ed Too Tall is going to be a beast. I think when he's all fully upgraded, he's one of the greatest Madden cards that we've seen. But yeah, right now, you know, he's not the greatest. So I'm using Ed Reed instead for now. But yeah, so Ed Too Tall doesn't really see the field right now, even though he is in that cornerback 3 slot. But at strong safety, Mike Evans. Originally I was just going to keep Ed Too Tall and then sell Mike Evans. But he's been playing so well for me that I just cannot get rid of him. 99 speed, 6'5", can play man, can play zone, can stop the run. He's obviously a golden ticket too. And here's an example of me testing out a new ability. I have deep zone KO on him right now. Just kind of testing it out, seeing if it works. I've noticed a lot of the time with Acrobat, you're still getting these, you know, these out of reach animations, even though you have these big body guys that, you know, should be able to animate because they're taller. They still get these out of reach animations where they just kind of lunge to the football and then the crosser, the post route runs right in front of you and they get a touchdown. So I'm playing around with deep zone. As you guys are going to see right here on Justin Layne, I'm playing around with deep route KO as well. And by the way, Justin Layne is ridiculous. I mean, I kind of slandered this card a little bit. I really do believe that he's better than Cordero Patterson for one reason. So the reason is, I'll show you in a second, is, I mean, Cordero has a 99 impact block, but it's the block shed. So in coverage, they're both basically the same. They're 6'2". They're both basically the same card in coverage. But against the run, Justin Layne, 99 block shed, 99 impact block, the hit power, the tackling. He's just an absolute beast. And then acceleration wise, in zone, in man, the card just plays so well. Like he's running routes for people with Pick Artist. He's always in the right position to make a play. And his big body, his build, just animating through guys. Justin Layne is one of the better corners I've used this year. And I pulled him, so I was just trying him out. Wait, did I pull him? Yeah, I think I did pull Justin Layne. I did pull Justin Layne. So I was just trying him out, and I used him for like 3 to 4 games, and he was just locking everyone up in zero coverage. Like, it was actually kind of ridiculous. And also, in run schemes, he was just running people over, like going crazy. So, big fan of this Justin Layne card for sure. But basically, that is the defense. That is the defense. You know, Revis, Reed, Mike Evans, and then we have our 6 down linemen. In Elroy off the edge, Carl Lawson, Quinnen, Perry, Jermaine, Dave Robinson, then the user is Tyreek Hill on about 95% of snaps. That is how it works on defense. So drop a comment down below. What do you guys think? How can I get better on defense? What ability should I try out? You know, just let me know down below. And also, rate the team down below. I'm always rating your guys' teams. Rate my team out of 10. I always like seeing what you guys think about my squad. So yeah, rate my team out of 10 down below in the comment section. They're the specialists, by the way. That's special teams. Here are the specialists. And by the way, also, I should probably highlight him as well. Rodney Harrison at long snapper. You guys know I'm a runner, like I said. I do sub him in at tight end every once in a while. Is he a good tight end? No, but he's a really good run blocker because he's got 95 speed with these run blocking stats. So I have him at long snapper. Rodney Harrison is also very valuable to my squad. I almost forgot to even mention him, but a really good card. Yeah, Rodney Harrison, you know, not a good pass catcher or anything, but I do put him in at tight end just for run blocking purposes. 95 speed with just stupid, you know, run blocking stats. So yeah, left tackle Rodney Harrison does see time on my team for sure. Like, he's very valuable. So yeah, that's special teams. Here are the specialists. There you guys go. And then here are my strat cards. We got full wide receiver, full DB. Still have this activated for some reason. Like I said, Jets offense, Bears defense. And then for visuals, we're rocking these 2000, you know, basically 2010s Jets throwbacks with Jet Stadium and John Madden as well. So that's the whole setup right there. Like I said, rate my team down below. 50-50 Jets. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, as always, I will see you boys in the next one.